Hello everyone. We still enjoy very sunny days, which we have been spoiled with this year, but there has been lots of wind lately. The shift in summer is evident now, and the first tree lines around us change color. I have discovered some red leaves on the grass, and of course apples and chestnuts that prematurely were blown down from the trees by the recent storm. Luckily, nothing serious happened, and since my husband repaired and reinforced our fence earlier this year, all of our garden was safe. I went for a wee walk through my fairy glen to our local craft shop, which is quite a big shop for the small place we live in, and they have the most wonderful things to purchase. As an avid knitter, I really appreciate being able to buy from our local merchant, knowing where the wool is from and also who dyed it. And knowing that crafts and knitting is so well received that our small town has a wool shop is a sign that handmade items are appreciated. I do remember times when knitting fell out of fashion and it was more difficult to find supplies. So, luckily, this is no longer the case. Being creative is something that gives me the opportunity to express myself, as well as calming myself. Immersing into creativity allows me to be in the moment, focus on the here and now, and balancing from all the more mundane things of life. My natural curiosity to learn new skills provide me with connecting and evolving and growing as an artist. I always have projects in my head. This can be decorations, gift making, baking, preserving, writing, foraging, and many crafty things. My creative mind never rests. There are always ideas buzzing around like little fairies in a woodland, swinging their wands to bring something into life. I went out to gather some poppy seed heads so I can use them for printing purposes. Blackberries, or brambles as we call them here in Scotland, are now ripening, and I foraged some too to use them as part of the project. Another wee project I did this week was using some of my self-made decoration as diffusers. I used scented oils on the back of them and hung them in the bathroom. They are really a lovely natural way to give your room a wonderful scent. There were times when I had little to no time as a single mother for any creative ventures, but knitting remained one that I kept throughout the years. Whereas my mind is always cluttered and bouncing ideas, I require a calm outside world. My home is almost always tidy, things in place, and I clean very regularly. My personal psychology argues that my inner richness needs to be balanced by an outer space of calm and tranquility. Since I'm home a lot by nature, I have always created a space of quiet, of comfort, and of feeling safe and cozy. And I know many of you possibly do too, as you always comment on how much you like my fairy cottage. I have already gathered more ideas for autumn, and am working on those whenever my time allows. You will be kept in the loop for sure.
What has changed? Me? Will it, like the part of my day with you in it?
So I have just finished making all these pumpkins, and I'm very happy with my result. They are all unique in color, shape or form, and I will put them in the Etsy shop this weekend, so if you wish to purchase one, you can find them there. The top is twigs and branches I found locally on my walks. I'm always on the lookout in the wee fairy glen I walk through, and I collected them and then I chose them specifically for each pumpkin. They are all unique, as pumpkins are in nature. They will have little things that are imperfections because it's a handmade item, but that's bringing the charm to the item actually. So now that I have finished the project of pumpkin making, of course my mind goes to my other projects that I also am doing at the moment. As the title says, my creative mind never rests. I have always been creative ever since I was little, really, and I also like to paint, to decorate, as you know, to knit and do many things. I always say to my husband that my mind is possibly like a browser with many windows open because that's how it feels to me. But I'm also choosing of what I'm doing and what I have to spend for it. I always try to do things on a budget, and if I try a new thing and I know that I will use a lot of money to buy tools or things, I would rather not just do it, but do a course. For example, when I did my basket weaving course last year, it was a lovely experience and I really enjoy using my wee berry basket. But once I've done it, I knew that I wouldn't be a basket weaver, and decided that if I decide to make another basket, I would book another course instead of buying all the items that you need. So I try to find new avenues to create new things and explore my creativity, but I'm also budget sensitive with that. But maybe you take some inspiration from what I'm doing, maybe I inspire you to make your own little things. And if not, maybe you just enjoy watching me doing it. On a different subject, I would like to say a warm welcome to all the new subscribers. The channel has grown over the last weeks and months, and that of course makes me very happy. We are approaching the 20,000 mark, and that is something I wouldn't have thought I achieve in this short amount of time. If you let us know where you're from, you can leave it in the comments. It is always good to see where people are from. I know we have many people from the United States, from Canada, Australia, Germany, the Netherlands, the UK, and all over the place. So it's always good to know, and it humbles me as well, because it is just so heartwarming to see that there's many people out in the world watching my content. So please don't be shy, leave us a comment or a thumbs up, a thumbs down if you don't like something, and yes, welcome. And with that, I would like to say goodbye for today. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope I have inspired you a little more to do things. I would like to say thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and I hope you have a wonderful week to come. I'm sending you lots of love from Scotland. Dag Baleef.